در طریق زندگی در این جهان سوی تو روم با قلب و روح و جان راه تنگ تو بود مسیر من روح قدوست بود هادی من راه تنگ تو بود مسیر من روح قدوست بود هادی من ای مسیح ای مسیح مرکز امید و شادیم تویی ای مسیح.
Up to this point, we were discussing how I came to possess the Bible and how in an exceptional manner this Christian book was imported into my country and came into my hands. I took the book to my house and started reading it. When I read the Bible, I was saying to myself, woe unto us that we have not been able to read this book before. Why have we never had the opportunity to get it and read it and study it and learn from it? This book is all about love and kindness. Previously, I told you about the term from hell to heaven, meaning my going from the world of Islam to the world of Christianity. The world of Christianity is full of love and kindness. There is no enmity or revenge, nor killing or jihad. And there is not the cutting off of hands and feet of your enemy. How do you define love? When God says, I am the God of love, and if your enemy does you harm, pray blessing on him. Forgive your enemy. If your enemy hits you on the face, turn also the other cheek to him. Now I compared and saw that the Quran, the book of Islam, is a man-made book which teaches hatred and making enemies. Human beings are an enemy. Women are an enemy. Freedom is an enemy. Life is an enemy. It is basically anti-human. It is anti-being and anti-science. It is anti and against everything that is good and created by God. There is no freedom in this book. There is no freedom of thought. All the freedom and rights that God has granted to people is taken away. We are not to talk about love and kindness. We are told that we need to kill the Jews and the Christians. We need to kill the kafir, infidel, one who denies God, and the mushrik, one who believes in many gods. We are told that we need to stay forever with the religion of Islam that has been forced on us 1400 years ago and that we have no right to change. There is no greater oppression in the history of mankind than this. So I studied the Bible that I got, but the issue of getting baptized or having any kind of a relationship with any Christians or churches anywhere in the world, as I was later accused of, was absolutely a lie and never took place and was not in the picture at all. Now I say this. Even though there is absolutely no danger of being persecuted by them to keep me from telling the truth. There is absolutely no fear of physical harm to me to make me lie to you out of fear. Thankfully, I have victory over fear and victory over death. I have been saved. Finally, after reading the Bible myself, I shared it with a few of my personal friends. I told them to look and see when they tell us in Islam to believe in Allah and the books of the past and the prophets of the past and the last day. This is one of those books that it is referring to. It includes the Torah, Zabur, and Injil. I told them that we were born Muslim, and we were told to believe in this book. But for the last 14 centuries, this book has been kept from us. I said, we never had the right to read it. We were supposed to believe in it without knowing what it really says. This belief is meaningless. How can we believe in something that we have not seen, read, or studied? This is useless and empty faith. Anyway, out of the friends that got the Bible and read it, I think Satan used one of them to inform the Taliban. When the Taliban were ruling in Kabul, they had created a committee, which was a very powerful religious committee. It was called the Amre B'Maruf and the Nahy al-Munkar. It is very hard to explain the meaning of this term and name to people outside of Islam. This committee was composed of powerful Islamic mullahs that were well versed in the laws of Islam and in Sharia. They were the final authority in the making verdicts of judgments on the people on the basis of Sharia. They had two functions, and thus the name Amre B'Maruf. Meaning to dictate to people what needs to be done religiously and to oversee it, to make sure it is performed accordingly. And the second function was the Nahy al-Munkar, which concerns things forbidden and not to be done by Muslims. They would police the society and set severe punishment for Muslims that do the forbidden acts. Having a Bible was one of those things that were forbidden for people, and there was punishment for owning, reading, or studying it. At this time, Kabul was in chaos, with no industry nor civil law and full of terror. It is being ruled by the top mullahs of the Shiites and Sunnis. And people were gagged from speaking out and barely permitted to breathe. There was to be no TV or radio or computer or pictures. They confiscated all the musical instruments and destroyed them. In one day, they put 6,000 to 7,000 TVs on fire. It was to the point that if they found a picture, a CD, or a music tape in someone's house, they would confiscate it and punish the owner, since they were all part of the forbidden things. Truly, this was genuine Islam. I repeat that in Islam, there are the original, essential, elemental matters and the trivial and insignificant matters. Real Islam is the Taliban as well as Al-Qaeda. True Islam, the voice and face of true Islam, is Hezbollah, Hamas, and the revolution of the wicked Ayatollah Khomeini of Iran. We cannot say that the good Muslim is not Taliban nor Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah, Khomeini, Hamas, nor the Palestinian terrorists. No, in actuality, they are acting according to the teaching of their books. Their teaching has ordered them to do these atrocities. True Muslims are sick and sentenced to this fate. The Quran and the Hadith rule them. Mecca and Medina rule them all over the world. Anyway, let's not go any further into that issue.